So here's another normal tutorial for you guys. This one is for a little aerial combo. It's got simple parts to it, but it's actually quite tricky to do. So it basically looks like this. Okay. Do it one more time. Of course I drop it. One more time for you. And then you can do it that way too. So, it's just two small aerials. Each one is like one full rotation, just about. So it's pretty easy to do, but it's not easy to link them together so quickly like that. Well, you start by getting into this position. So I kind of came up with this sort of just like looking at other people's videos and trying to mimic some of the stuff they did. So it's the same idea behind doing a basic aerial like that, you know, but you're going to be doing it sideways, and the knife is going to be oriented sideways, okay, for that first aerial. And so even though it's sideways, you want to have your hands in the same place as a normal aerial. So you're going to be throwing it up, throwing it, and catching the safe handle. So what you're going to be doing is catching the safe handle with your hand like over the top of it. You're not catching it like that, okay? Because you could just do like a single aerial and then catch it like that into forward grip or whatever. But what you're looking for is you're looking for that safe handle to come around and reach over, throw it like this, and then twist your hand over and catch it like that, okay? So you catch it like that, and now you're in this position, and this is right where I taught you how to do one of those aerials from reverse grip. And so you're just going to be performing one of those, you know, pretty simple. It gets a little tricky when you're stringing them together, but yeah, as far as what you're doing, you're just catching it here or somewhere in this area, throwing it up, catching bite handle, and safe handle coming around too. To do it the way where you catch it into forward grip, it's the exact same thing, except instead of shooting it, or not shooting, throwing it straight off to the side right here, you could try to twist it and throw it forwards, okay? Throw it more forwards, and then curl your arm around, curl your hand around like that so that you can catch it on your fingers into forward grip, excuse me. So I mean, that part's pretty simple. Some tricky things about throwing it up at first is you'll note if you pay attention really closely, I move my hand off of this handle really quick when I throw it. So I'm you have to get your hand out of the way, because it's not like a normal aerial where it's just a matter of throwing it up, moving your thumb out of the way. You actually have to slide your hand off of it to not get in the way of its rotation, okay? Then when you catch it here, it will take a bit of work for you to catch it. You have to practice catching it between just your index finger and your thumb. You might want to catch aerials like this, and that's fine. You can start with that, but you really have to get into the habit of catching it like this and catching it on this side, not catching it on the front or back. Silly motorcycles. Not catching it on the front or back, just catching it on the side right there, and swinging it up. And as I said, you know, you can swing it up either directly sideways, or you can swing it up, you know, in line with the direction you're facing. So there you go. It's pretty simple in concept, but it takes a bit of practice, especially catching it right here and swinging it up right away. You want to aim to catch it right on the spot where you would perform a pivot or you would do the aerial normally, but You know, if you can't, it's fine. You can catch it up here and just like barely swing it up. But you're gonna need a lot of practice just throwing it and getting used to the tension you need to throw it when you're right as you're catching it. So there you go, little aerial combo for you.